One day, Lily and Chloe discovered a garden unlike anything they had ever seen before. It was beautiful, peaceful, and full of magic. Colorful flowers bloomed everywhere, butterflies danced in the air, and soft golden sunlight fell gently through the trees. It felt like a dream, a perfect, magical dream. But they didn't know this garden was hiding a secret. As they walked deeper into the garden, everything seemed even more alive. The air felt warmer, the colors brighter, and the silence almost magical. Suddenly, a glowing blue butterfly appeared in front of them. It sparkled softly, like a tiny star floating in the air. Lily watched it carefully as it flew around her face, leaving behind a trail of light. Chloe looked amazed. This wasn't a normal butterfly. There was something special about it, something magical. The butterfly slowly began to fly away. For a moment, Lily and Chloe stood still, but deep inside, they both felt the same strange feeling, as if the butterfly wanted them to follow it. They looked at each other, and without saying a word, they followed it. Step by step, they moved deeper into the garden. The trees grew taller, the light became softer, and the air felt quieter. It was as if the whole world had slowed down. Finally, the butterfly stopped. Right in front of them was something they had never seen before, a hidden door. It was covered in green vines and glowing with strange magical symbols. The butterfly gently sat on the door, as if it had been waiting for them. Lily took a slow step forward. Her heart was beating fast. "Should we open it?" whispered Chloe softly. For a moment, everything was silent. Then Lily raised her hand and slowly pushed the door open. A bright light burst out, filling everything around them, and in the next second, they were no longer in the garden. They had entered a magical world. The sky shimmered with colors they had never seen before. Glowing trees stood tall around them, and tiny floating lights moved through the air like fireflies. A crystal-clear river flowed nearby, shining like glass. It was beautiful, but also a little scary. The butterfly flew gently in front of them again, and then something unbelievable happened. It began to glow brighter and brighter, until suddenly it transformed. Right before their eyes, the butterfly turned into a glowing, magical spirit. The spirit smiled softly at them. Its light was warm and calming, and for a moment, everything felt safe. But then, something changed. The sky slowly began to darken. The bright colors faded away. A cold wind started to blow through the magical world. Lily looked around, confused. Chloe held her hand tightly, and then they saw it. A dark shadow forming in the distance. It slowly grew bigger and darker, moving closer toward them. The spirit stepped back, its light flickering slightly. The shadow was trying to take over, trying to destroy the light of this magical world. Fear filled the air. Chloe's voice trembled. "What do we do?" Lily took a deep breath. She looked at Chloe and held her hand even tighter. They were scared, but they knew one thing: they couldn't run. Together, they stepped forward. As they stood side by side, something incredible happened. A soft glow began to form around them. It grew slowly, brighter and stronger. It was their friendship, their courage, their belief in each other. The light expanded, pushing back against the darkness. The shadow tried to fight it, but it was too strong. The light grew brighter and brighter until finally the darkness began to fade. Slowly, it disappeared. The cold wind stopped, the sky became bright again, and the magical world returned to life. Colors filled the sky once more. The glowing trees shimmered again. The floating lights danced peacefully in the air. Everything was safe. The spirit smiled warmly at Lily and Chloe. They had saved the magical world. With a gentle wave of its hand, the spirit opened a glowing portal behind them. It was time to go back. The spirit slowly transformed back into the glowing butterfly. It flew softly around them one last time, like a quiet goodbye. Lily and Chloe looked at each other and smiled. Then together they stepped into the portal. In an instant, they were back in the garden. Everything looked the same as before: the flowers, the sunlight, the peaceful air. But something inside them had changed. They were no longer just two girls walking in a garden. They were brave, they were strong, and they had discovered something magical. They looked up into the sky. The butterfly was there, flying higher and higher, glowing softly as it disappeared into the light. And in that moment, they understood. True magic is not just hidden in secret worlds. It lives in friendship, in courage, and in believing in each other. And from that day on, they knew, no matter where they go, magic will always be with them.